Today I'm going to be working on installing what you see behind me in this giant cardboard box, a storm door on the back of our home. Hey everyone, Sam here and welcome back to our channel. I'm going to go ahead and kickstart this project without Angela because she is currently out with the boys doing some homeschool stuff. She'll probably be back before I get this done, so don't worry, you will get to see her at some point in this video. Otherwise, let's go ahead and jump in and start installing this storm door. Even though we have a mobile home, we have already upgraded our doors front and back to be residential or more standard home sizes. Therefore, we're able to just pick one off of the shelf. If you have a mobile home and you have the original mobile home doors, depending upon the age and the size, you may or may not be able to do this. The easiest way to figure out what size door you need is to measure the width and height of your door slab and then take it to your store and say, this is my door, do you have a storm door to fit? In the world of smaller mobile home doors, you may have some trouble finding one and you might need to go to an online supplier. Just a simple search on the internet for a mobile home storm door should get you there, but my advice to you would be to make sure to read reviews on the product and the company as a whole, since you're going to be ordering off the internet and it's probably not an item you can return. Not too bad to unpack, and we have ourselves another ginormous cardboard box for when we build our garden in a few weeks. Before I get too far along on this install, I want to put the door in place, make sure it does at least fit, and that we're not going to just do all this work to find out that something's wrong. So it does fit. They do give you a lot of room for wiggle and putting your trim on. So as you can see, barely here on the edge, it's not a super tight fit, but that's okay. That's supposed to go there. Or that's, whatever, it's okay. Alright, I've taken a little bit of time to look through the instruction book, and it's pretty basic. I'll go ahead and quickly summarize, but again, if you're installing this door, or any door at all, definitely read your own instructions. What we're going to do is go ahead and lay the door on its side and attach the hinge side of our trim. That's this little guy with the hinges built in. This, they don't attach by default because it gives you the option to hang your door either left or right-handed, depending on the way you want it to open and close. Once that's done, we'll hold it into place. Then we'll attach the other side trim on the house. That's where the door helps to latch. And then we do the top trim, and then we drill our handle and latch and install the catches and everything. It's pretty basic. It's pretty straightforward, and I feel like this is going to be an okay project. Jinx! I have the hinge attached to the door and the bottom sweep trim. The next thing to do is hold it into place and go ahead and start attaching it to the door frame here on the hinge side. What I'm finagling with and why this is taking me so long is I want to make sure this door is not sagging down too low where it's going to hit the threshold down here. When I put the trim or the sweep on, I push it all the way up, making the door as short as possible. So I've got room to bring it down. I just don't want this door scrubbing the bottom of the threshold because I have no way to go from there. So that's why I'm finagling around and messing with this a whole lot more than probably normal. But now that all the fiddly parts are done, I can go ahead and attach the rest of the hinge side to our door frame and continue on with the installation, hopefully a little bit faster. The door is completely installed, all of the trim and casing and everything. The door is done. The next thing to do is install my handle set. Within the kit comes this nice little paper template you fold. This is going to wrap around the edge of the door. Shows me exactly where to drill holes for the handles and everything to line up correctly. So I'm going to tape this into place, do that. We'll install the handle, then we'll install the gas closure, and we'll be done with this thing. The final diameter for these holes is going to be 5/16 of an inch, but I'm going to do an 1/8 inch pilot bit to make sure I get dead center and I don't have the bits moving around at all on me. I'm also only drilling through halfway, so I can go on the other side of the door and finish it out so I get a perfectly straight hole. Still a work in progress. What you think?
It's gonna be weird.
What?
It's gonna be weird.
Good weird, bad weird.
Good weird.
What in the world?
Yep, what in the world? All the way, and then let it go. Slow as Christmas.
Well, all 3 cats are in by now.
Yep. Okay, let's adjust that. Hold that for me. We had a situation where I needed to space our latch off of our door frame a little bit, so I decided to go over to the workshop, measure around a few things, and realize that, wait a second, I've got some 1/4 inch plywood and I have a laser cutter, just cut you some blocks. So I made 3 different sizes, the whole Goldilocks effect, you know, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear, whatever, and I decided that Baby Bear works in this case. The 2 inch tall by 1.5 inch wide block is going to be perfect for our application. It'll allow me to move this latch out to where it needs to catch properly, and then give attachment points to put screws through and into the door frame. So I'm gonna grab the screws, install this thing, and I believe this is the last step. How cool does that feel?
That feels very cool.
Welcome to Fancy Town. Population storm door.
Well, I think we are the only ones in East Tennessee that has a storm door on the back of their mobile home.
Maybe. Of course, you got newer ones. Newer ones probably have it.
Maybe.
We're the only ones with an 80s model single wide in East Tennessee. Yeah, okay. Maybe we win that one. Regardless, it looks really cool.
It is going to be really nice being able to open up the little window on it and get like a cross breeze going in the kitchen. Maybe not today. It's a little chilly today, but
yeah,
it's coming.
Very, very nice. Plus, it's going to keep the rainwater and stormwater off of our door, which will help it, and just, I don't know, add a layer of protection, but also allow us to leave that door open to let sunlight and just more outdoors into the house.
Without critters.
Yes, a critter barrier. So yeah, speaking of, there's a couple of critters on this back deck. The 3 wild kittens we saved how many months ago?
Oh gosh, it's been 8,
yeah,
6, 8.
They really appreciate us working so hard to build them a giant deck.
Very much so.
Well, as far as projects go, this one was pretty easy. I initially started the video off saying, you know, I'm gonna go this far, I'll probably get about halfway done, then you're gonna show up. Either you were slower or I was faster than I expected.
You were faster. We were on time.
Oh, there you go. I'll take that one, I guess.
And I think this was a really easy project.
Took me a second for that to sink in. Were you complimenting or dissing me? Thank you. Compliments. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed getting to see me put the storm door in, and Angela cleaned the glass. Good part. You did your job. I think it turned out great. It definitely is one of those things that's been on our list to do for a while, and it feels good to finally get it knocked off. Because we are getting closer to spring, and this year, 2023, is going to be the year that we do a lot of stuff to take our single wide home on property and really turn it into a homestead. So another thing, house list checked off is great, because we got some big stuff planned ahead.
Don't get them too excited.
Okay, we have some tiny things planned ahead.
Some big tiny things. There you go.
Yeah. We're excited to make the property look as good as the inside of the home. I'll put it that way.
There you go. Well, guys, thanks for coming along as Sam did all the work. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time on the homestead.
See you guys.
Bye.
What is that, glue? I got glue on my shirt. Imagine that. It's been in the workshop. The benefit of that would be you could the wind is just enough to make my eyes start to water, so I'm so sad, storm door. All over again. And that's crooked. Who in the world did that camera? Me.
Oh. Here's Mr. Fluff.
Whoa, he ripped one.
Oh, he did.
I mean, either that or that was you. I mean,
no, I
blame it on the cat?
No.
Gosh. Don't squeeze the cats.
It's soupy.
Yeah, it's like you take cat food, like put it in a crock pot for a couple of hours and put some stank sauce on it.
I thought you were going to say let it ferment, because that's kind of what that was doing.
Ugh.